John Retigliano is going to introduce.
Yes.
All right, thanks for coming out, everybody. Beautiful afternoon here. And you can see the food pantries. Did you already mention that, Ray? The food pantries, so you can, of course, make a donation. Johnny Chow is here.
Johnny Chow from Greenwood Lake is here, right over here.
The culinary rocker. He's got his book, $10, $5 goes to the food pantry. So definitely worth checking that out. Some great recipes in there. We got to introduce the band White Lie. Denise Lynch, vocals. Rob Lynch, rhythm guitar. John Fiscardo, lead guitar. Larry Osborne, percussion. And Big Jim Schaefer on bass. Give it up for White Lie.
I like the way you cross the street.
scored some speed in San Bernardino, so me and baby go get a little walk. Now she's in that hotel room, putting on a show for some chum. My baby's gotta make a living, I don't mind waiting here in the car. Got me some 9mm muscle, in case things go too far. Try to take it easy, baby, go with the flow. Sometimes things can get a little bit out of control. My old man worked his whole life at the Kaiser Steel Slag. I worked there for a little while when I was a kid, but I got tired of all of this. It was years ago, man, before they tore that Fontana plant down, and my old man smoked himself into a 6-hole in the ground. Got the same bad habits, and I know about to take its toll. Sometimes it's the only thing that keeps me from going out of control. My ex-wife's working evenings at the Sizzler making minimum wage. She's cleaning up other people's houses every day just like some slave. She's living with the kids in a mobile home just off the 60 freeway. Some nights I go to see her, sometimes she lets me stay. Since she found Jesus, she's always trying to save my soul. Every now and then she still likes to get a little out of control. Used to work a little construction, I never got along with my boss. Now I do a little import-export, just enough to cover my costs. I'm losing my hair and I'm losing my teeth while I'm trying to keep my grip. Trying to live one more day without making any stupid slip. When I played the game, boy, done what I was told. I guess I was born just a little bit out of control. Out of control, Carl. Baby gets done in there, I'm gonna take her for a little ride. Gonna cruise up into the mountains, park the car, get a little high. Cause my baby like looking at them shooting stars, making wishes they fly by. I like looking at them city lights floating way up there in the sky. And I pull baby close to me when it starts getting cold. Close my eyes for a little while and let the world spin out of control. Take it home, Carl. control every now and then. People keep repeating that you'll never fall in love, and everybody keeps retreating. You can't seem to get enough. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart, to your heart. And everything feels all over, and everybody seems unkind. I'll give you a four-leaf clover, take all the worry out of your mind. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart, to your heart. Key to your heart, it can stop you from falling apart. Try today, you'll find its way. Come on and give me to your heart. I said, let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. Oh, to your heart. To your heart. To your heart. My cousin Billy wanted this. The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets loading. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. Yeah, you don't believe in war. Well, what's that gun you're toting? Even the Jordan River's got bodies floating, and you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, right now you don't believe we're all in the eve of destruction. Yeah, don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears that I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there'll be no running away. There'll be no one to save with the whole world in a grave. Oh, take a look around you, boy. It's bound to scare you, boy. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, right now you don't believe we're all in the eve of destruction. So mad, feels like coagulating. I'm sitting here just contemplating. I can't twist the truth, it knows no regulation. Handful of senators can't pass legislation. Marches alone won't bring integration. When human respect is disintegrating, this whole damn crazy world is just so frustrating. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, now you don't believe we're all in the eve of destruction. Yeah, take all the hate there is in North Korea. Take a look, yeah, at Charleston, Carolina. You might leave here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's the same old place. The pounding of the drums, all the pride in this place. You can bury every dead, but don't leave a trace. Hate your next door neighbor, yeah, but don't forget to say grace. And tell me over and over and over and over again, my friend, now you don't believe we're all in the eve of destruction. Yeah, you don't believe we're all in the eve of destruction. Carl Ferrandino on guitar, Tony Ferrandino on guitar, Billy Ferrandino on bass, Mr. Larry Osborne on drums, and Ms. Terry Guido backing us all up. I'm Captain Phil. Thanks for all coming out. Make sure you give your donations if you guys haven't donated yet over here. There. Thank you. Stick around. We got some funny stuff coming up.
There are only 1,800 giant pandas left on the planet. And when I read that, I thought, well, maybe if they weren't so big, you know, like maybe if they were medium pandas or even large pandas, there'd be more room, you know? This morning I saw a post on Facebook, had a picture of this woman, and the comment said, my mother would have been 92 years old today. And I'm sure she was a perfectly fine woman. But every time I see a post like that, I think to myself, yeah, and George Washington would have been 285. And he would have had better teeth. He would have had crowns like the rest of us, instead of those wooden ones, you know? I mean, think about that, going to the dentist in those days. Well, George, that tooth is gonna have to go, but we're gonna give you a new one. It'll be made out of pine, maybe hickory if we can find a small enough piece. I went to the dentist myself a couple of weeks ago, and I knew the guy was going to be in my mouth for a while, so I said, I'll tell you what, for the first time in my life, I think I'd like to try the gas in addition to the Novocaine. So he says, okay, and he gives me this pig-like mask to put on my nose, and he says, all right, just breathe in normally for a couple of minutes, and you should start feeling a little loopy. So I got it on there, and he's loading up his needle, and he says, are you feeling anything yet? And I said, no. So he says, oh, that's odd. He says, let's give it another couple of minutes. So he's doing some other stuff, waiting a couple of minutes. He says, are you feeling anything yet? And I said, no. And he says, boy, that's really unusual. So he says, so I said, let me ask you a question. Does that tank have an adjustment on it? He says, yeah, it goes from low to high. So I said, well, what do you got it set on? He said, medium. I said, yeah, but you don't understand. I grew up in the 60s. I said, you better crank that baby up. You and I are going to be here all day. You know? This past winter, I ended up spending some time in the hospital with pneumonia, and the pneumonia caused this heart arrhythmia. So while I was in there, they ended up giving me all these different medications. They weren't all prescription things. Some of them were vitamins. One of them was something called acidophilus. I asked the nurse when she came to bring me my medication, I said, what is this acidophilus for? She says, oh, it'd be good for the flora in your colon. I was like, I didn't even know I had flora in my colon. And I'll bet you that if a lot of you later go look up the word flora, you're going to be surprised too. So when I got out of the hospital, I came home and I looked at all these pill bottles. And some of them I had to take once a day. Some of them I had to take twice a day. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to keep track of this. I need a pill box. And I became very depressed. I thought, I used to be an athlete. Mike Guido, who you're going to see in a few minutes, used to call me the world's greatest ball player. I'm a gym rat, and now I need a pill box. And I became very depressed. So I drive down to CVS, and I go to their pill box section. And I see they have ones that have one compartment for each day. And they have other ones that have 2 compartments for each day, which is what I needed. And I look down further and I see they have ones that have 4 compartments for each day. And when I saw that, I smiled. And I thought, wow, I'm doing pretty good. I only need pills twice a day. Look at these poor people that need it 4 times a day. I'm doing okay. And besides that, I thought, hey, and a monkey didn't eat my face off today. Now the monkey thing comes from my bride. My bride, I might mention, coming up on 42 years. And she worries about me. You know, like she sees if I'm having a bad day or feeling a little down. She'll at some point say to me, "Hey, at least a monkey didn't eat your face off today." And the way she says it, and the way she looks at me when she says it, makes me feel like I should break out singing some Julie Andrews song, you know? Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, monkeys with no teeth so I won't get bitten. Brown paper packages tied up in string. These are a few of my favorite things. Bet you guys didn't know I could sing and dance too, did you? All right, guys, well, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out for a good cause, and we got Mike Guido coming up next, all the way from California. Thank you, Ray, for organizing this, and I hope you all enjoyed the day. Thank you.
Please welcome all the way from Simi Valley, California, 1972, right? Graduate? Monroe Woodbury? Mr. Mike Guido, everybody.
Hey everybody, thank you very much. Hey, I want one more time, I want a big round of applause and a lot of cheering for Mr. Roy Belser. Come on, really a lot. Show him you love him. It's not an easy thing what he just did. Not an easy thing, not an easy thing. So, oh my goodness, I can't tell you how great it is to be here in my wonderful hometown of Monroe, New York. I'm wearing my shirt, I got a hat, Monroe. I'm here with my family so my kids can come and see where I did all the stupid stuff that I told them I did. The only part I leave out is when I got arrested. I stopped there, but they know the rest. They know the rest. So, yeah, really nice to be here. I want to thank Ray Riley again. Give Ray a big round of applause. I mean, he called me or got in touch with me about a year and a half ago and said, let's do this show. We'll bring you back home. And, you know, I knew Ray a little bit back in the day, but I was like, okay, if you can pull it off, I'll do it. Well, here we are. Here we are. Ray, wonderful job, wonderful job, wonderful job. I'm having a blast. Having a blast, having a blast. So anyway, a lot of people have asked me, because back in the day, they knew me as Mike Guido, right? Looking at Mike Haffenecker here going, yeah, okay, what's wrong with you? But as my sisters and I got older, we figured out that the correct pronunciation, you know, Italian, is Guido, right? Everyone should know that, right? So that's what we went with. So now professionally, especially, I'm Mike Guido. And I'll tell you, that sounds pretty Italian, doesn't it? Because I'll do a show, and then afterwards, some dude will walk up to me, he goes, hey, Guido, hey! Hey, Guido! Is that Italian? So I shot him. Shot him dead. Now he knows. Yeah, it's Italian. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Like a gay mafiosa guy or something. I don't know. Is Guido Italian? You kidding me? My daughter has a goatee. It's right over there. Just like her mom, grandma, and so forth. Is Guido Italian? I put meatballs on my cornflakes. Shut up! It's Guido Italian. Yeah, so like I was telling you, I now live in Southern California. I've been gone out of Monroe since 1981. I don't really like Southern California. It's just a little different from here. Just a little different. Like here, you guys have like the throughway, things called the throughway, and the quick way. In LA, it's the slow drive to your death way. In traffic, people freaking die waiting in traffic in LA from old age. They expire. You're like sitting in your car and you see cars moving ahead and you're like beeping your horn. Hey buddy, come on, we're moving. Ah crap, he's dead. He died, old dude. Oh man, he was like 55 when he got in his car that day. He died when he was 83. Sometimes people ask me, where do I live? And I say, well, I live about an hour's drive outside of Los Angeles. It's about 20 minutes if you freaking walk. You guys with me? Yeah. I know you guys because you're all related to me. Yeah. And Denise. How are you guys over here? Come on. We need some hearing aids or something now? What's going on? What? The other thing about Los Angeles is everyone's an out-of-work actor, you know? Now, I was down in the city the other day. You know how you drive somewhere and you pull into somewhere and there's somebody who's down on their luck and they're asking for a donation, so they have a sign, you know? There was a guy who had a sign. You ever see this guy? Why lie? I need beer. Right? That's pretty cool, right? You're going to give that guy some money. He's straightforward. Well, in LA, you see the same guy with why lie? I need a new agent. What, are you kidding me? Yeah, so, let's see, I've been married now for 27 years to my beautiful wife, Lauren, who puts up with me every single day. And sometimes people, because 27 years being married, especially in California, a lot of people there don't stay married for 27 days, you know. Sometimes people ask us what our secret is, the secret to our successful marriage, and I tell them, well, when we first got married, Lauren and I sat down, we came up with a plan for our happiness as a married couple. And that plan was that from that point forward, each one of us agreed that each one of us would always do whatever she wants. Yeah, she does whatever she wants, and I do whatever she wants, and I'm a pretty happy guy. Absolutely. My wife is wonderful, and this sounds terrible, but it's wonderful and I like it. She will send me out of the house by myself, all alone, like in a car, and she'll write a list of things I have to do, errands, and she'll put a box next to each one that I check off when I'm done. I'm serious. And I like that, because it's security. I come home with all my boxes checked, I got my hair tousled, I get a Scooby snack, I get to watch Sports Center. That's a good day for me. What's wrong with you people? One thing I learned, Roy, when it's not going as great as you want, you just chastise them. It works every time. The other thing my wife and I do to keep our marriage successful is we go out on weekly dates. Just not with each other. Hey, it keeps things fresh, and she usually comes home with some pretty nice jewelry. There we go. We got you going now. And a lot of you, how many of you, big round of applause if you're parents? Yeah. And don't we love our children? Aren't they the greatest thing in our life? Aren't we glad they're not here? Calm it down, girls. When I first got married, first of all, I've always been a little immature. When I first got married, my wife's parents tried to, hold on. I've only done this joke 8 billion times, I just screwed it up. When we first got married, my wife tried to sue my, okay. This is my first time. So glad you're being nice to me. When I first got married, you better react big to this, by the way. My wife tried to sue my parents for child support. Huh? You know you love that. Yeah, we're still here. We're still married, you know. And now we have kids. We have a lot of kids. I don't even know how many. We just kind of numbered them, you know. But it seems today Like every kid has a condition, right? Now, when a lot of us were kids, you categorized kids differently. You had good kids and bad kids. Kids who could pay attention, kids who couldn't pay attention. Smart kids, dumb kids. It was very simple. Nowadays, every kid has a freaking condition, right? In my house alone, my kids, we've had, all right, ADD, ADHD, cable. Because ADHD is just ADD. In your face! What am I, Sam Kinison? What am I doing? We had ADD, ADHD, Asperger's syndrome, and autism, all in my family. Yeah. My wife and I finally realized, hey, it's easier and cheaper just to medicate us. Yeah, go for it. Come on. Show me the love. I got jet lag. Give me a break. It's been crazy in my house with the kids growing up. One time, a guy stole my identity. He gave it back. He's like, dude, I don't want to be you. Your life sucks. And that's pretty hard to take from a felon. I'm telling you. We had one boy. We adopted a boy, so pretty much bought him cash. Sorry, but he's not the sharpest tool on the shelf. And he's seen me do this and talk about this, so don't feel bad. But one time, my wife called me. I was driving to a gig or something, and she calls me and says, the boy, because that's what we call him, we're not sure what his name is. I was close once, but he said, no, that's not it. He won't tell me. She said, the boy said he hated his sister. He said, I hate you. Now, in the Guido home, I mean, you can embezzle, you can run numbers, we're good. But you can't say the H word, okay? That's the rule in our house, can't say the H word. So she puts him on the phone, and I'm like, dude, did you tell your sister you hate her? He's like Scooby. Yeah. All right, you know you can't do that, right? Yeah. All right, you got to apologize, all right? Yeah. All right, I love you, pal. So I hang up. After the show, I'm driving home. She calls me. I go, how did he do? Did he apologize? She goes, well, sort of. He said, I'm sorry that I hate you. That's the boy. That's the boy. Are you familiar with the condition called oppositional defiance disorder? Have you ever heard of that? I got a friend of mine with a daughter with oppositional defiance disorder, which means that at any given time, she will refuse to do what they say. I mean, throw herself on the floor, bang her head on the floor, just because she didn't see that coming. They told her to do it. Oppositional defiance. Kind of reminds me of Republicans and Democrats these days, where one party can't go along with an idea because the other party thought of it. You know, which leads me to believe very strongly that we get a lot more done in this country with a properly medicated Congress. I call my program Dope the Dopes. And you know, and a lot of my friends out here, old-time friends, when we were growing up, I mean, my mom didn't have, maybe they had something to calm her down, or, you know, but she didn't have all these drugs at her disposal to keep calm and focus and all this stuff. I mean, my mom was an Italian mom. She pretty much just screamed at us 24 hours a day. I used to wake up in the middle of the night, she's screaming. I go, what's going on? Well, get up. Mom, it's 4 a.m. But one day, my daughter, Ariana, she's about 15 years old, you know, and by the way, once again, disclaimer, my mom, love you, Mom, she loved me doing this joke. She loved it. So my daughter, Ariana, is in our kitchen. She's got music playing. She is getting down. She's boogieing like crazy, and she's rocking out, and she's going. This is pretty good, right? My knee hurts right now, though. Ari's going, and she looks at me. She goes, come on, Dad. Shake what your mama gave you. I'm like, I don't know how to shake low self-esteem. Yeah, you guys? Yeah. And now it seems, growing up, now it seems I'm turning into my dad. Like, once again, Dad, love you. And my dad also loved me doing these jokes about him. And growing up, my dad drove me crazy. And now I'm becoming him, and I really like it. For example, my dad taught me how to be really cheap to his kids. They're going, yeah, I'm the cheapest man in the world. When my daughters ask me for $5, what do? I throw it on the ground. If I'm giving you $5, you're picking it up off the ground. They do it because they're desperate. But growing up, my dad had my two sisters, Gina and Terry, right there. He had us on the $1 a year plan for our birthdays. You know what that is? You ever had that? You turn 9, he gives you $9. You turn 14, he gives you $14. I remember my 55th birthday. My dad, it came in the mail. He sent me a check for $55. I was like, ooh, party. I called him up, hey Dad, woo, thanks for that check. Can't wait till I'm 65. I'll be rich. And that's nothing, it was worse for my sister, because one year she had this really big religious experience and said she was born again that year. And this year he sent her $1. Or that year. That's my dad. That's my dad. My dad wasn't sometimes I just couldn't go to him for some solid, fatherly advice. One time, because my dad was a goofball like me. I love him to death. He loved his family, but he was a joker. It's where I get it. And one day I went to him. I was really hurt. Things were going bad in my life. I had no job, no girlfriend, no nothing. And I was down, down, down. I said, Dad, man, things are so bad, Dad. I'm thinking about suicide. My dad looks at me and goes, well, you're only hurting yourself. I was like, ooh, thank you, Yoda. I feel much better, Dad. Now I feel like killing you and me. Now, it was really scary. I don't know about you, but growing up, looking at my dad, I could see myself in about 30 years. I remember I used to think, man, he has got to change. I knew I was losing you with that one because it's a hard joke. But you guys did really good on the one about my dad and my sister born again. You were on that. I've done that joke in some parts of the country that'll go nameless, Texas. Sorry, it always slips out. Where that joke would turn the crowd into the Stepford audience. Well, I don't get it. And I'll be danged if I pay a cover charge and have to do math. Go outside and start the tractor, Luke. We're out of here. So yeah, am I gonna get a signal sometime because I'm just gonna keep going. I'm enjoying this a lot. What else? Fashion. I obviously, Rich Daly saw me. He goes, "You idiot! We don't wear corduroys in Monroe in June, okay?" Okay. Because Rich Daly, when you think of fashion, you think of Rich Daly. Right?
Right there.
Yeah. Grizzly Adams. Daly, I'm talking about you. So what I don't get sometimes, it's not happening so much now, but I see girls and women with pants that have writing on the butt. It's writing. Sometimes it'll say stuff. It's like, I did my hair, I did my makeup, but I want your attention right here because there's a message. There's a message there for you. Sometimes it'll say angel on their butt. Who writes angel on their butt? If you have a guardian angel, they're going to pretty much push you in front of a train at that point. And sometimes I look at them, I go, hey, can you stop walking? Because I can't read it. Hey, there's a letter missing. Oh, there it is. And I'm sorry, if you start out with B-U-M on your butt and the U is missing, then you just got B-M, and that's not good advertising at all. At all. The other thing I can't understand, and has died down a lot, was the belly shirts, where women, especially women, wear shirts that end here and then pants that start here. And I'm sorry, I have a soft middle. Most of us do. But I keep it covered up. But these women were like, it was like a blubber fest. I'm sorry, cover it up. We all have it. I mean, I couldn't do they think that, like, some dudes are gonna go, hey, to his friend, hey, buddy, check that out. That's some hot blubber. Cover me, I'm moving in. I saw a lady like that once, and all hanging out, and she had a diamond in her navel. And I thought, if you ever want to see that diamond again, you'll have to mine it. Thanks, Cody. I'd like to thank all of you. Every once in a while, start to applaud, then go, oh, no one else is. All right. So let's hold back on that. Let's not make this guy feel welcome at home. And I'm going to have to confiscate that, Hafe, because there's copyright laws you're breaking right now. All right, what else? Am I really going over? I am? All right, this will be quick. Another hotel experience. I'm in a really, really nice hotel in San Diego. It's like the Four Seasons. I don't know how to act there. It's too fancy. So I'm getting ready to get in bed, and there's a knock at the door. And I open up the door a little crack, and there's a hotel employee there who looks at me and goes, good evening, sir. Can I turn down your bed? I don't know what the heck he wanted. Have you ever had that situation? As a service, they'll come in your room and pull down your bed covers for you like you can't handle that. I'm like, you got any floss? I got a piece of corn. What do you want from me? But the next night, I was ready for him. This is the big finale, folks, and I'm done. Same guy, next night, knock at the door, I was ready for him. He looks at me and goes, good evening, sir. Can I turn down your bed? And I was like, yeah. Where have you been? I am so tired. I've been waiting for you for an hour and a half. Been sleeping on the floor till you got here. Thank you, Monroe. I love you. Love this place. Best place ever to grow up. This place.
Listen, we have the tone barrel. The tone barrels, no, the tone benders with Errol Ogut on guitar, like Errol Flynn, it says right here, oh good. John DiVirgilio, thank you, on the bass guitar. Billy Paschal on drums, Vince Ferranti on keyboards, Matt Durgin on saxophone. Folks, thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting the Food Pantry. When you leave, hit the bucket, the red barrel one more time. Monroe, thank you so much for being out here. My last show in Monroe, thank you.
We're gonna why.
All right, thank you for hanging out. This has been a great show. Been great bands here, the Frandino Brothers, White Lie, Roy Belzer, and the artist formerly known as Mr. Guido. So, here's a little Bruce for you. 2, 3, 4. If you want, it's quite all right. Teardrops on a city bed, scooter searching for Will's crew. Seem like the whole world walking pretty and you can't find room no more. Well, everybody better move over, that's all. 'Cause I'm running on the backside of my back to the wall. Stranded in the jungle, trying to take in all the heat that was given. The light is bright and night is night, lie with the light for the living. From a 10-man window transistor blast, turn around the corner, things got quiet real fast. I walked into a 10th Avenue freeze out. A 10th Avenue freeze out. I'm all alone. No, I'm all alone. On my own. I'm all alone. And I can't go home. Well, the changes made uptown and the big man joined the band. From the coastline to the city, all the little critters raise their hands. I'm gonna sit right back, easy and laugh, when Scooter and the big man bust the city in half. 10th Avenue freeze out. 10th Avenue freeze out. 10th Avenue freeze out. 10th Avenue freeze out. I'm talking about a 10th. Talking about a 10th. Talking about a 10th. Talking about a 10th. 10th, 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 10th. Talking about a 10th Avenue freeze out. 10th Avenue freeze out. 10th Avenue freeze out. 10th Avenue freeze out. Matt Durgan on the saxophone.
I think you should. God in heaven, you know I like
Diamonds on my car. I got people that I tell you I'm a little bit baby, take you anywhere you wanna go. I'm your vehicle, mama. But now I'm sure to go. Love you, need you, want you, got to have ya. Straight out in heaven, you know I love you. Out in heaven, you know I love you. 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ray. We were the Tone Benders. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little boy. Now I know. She's my sweet little thing. My pride and joy. Sweet little baby, I'm my baby, this is her, you'll say, man, my pride, just a man. She's a little thing. She's my pride and joy. Little lover boy.